I think this technically counts as part 4. Oh no, now that it stopped, I guess I have to go for another 12. God, just kidding. I don't think I could. I don't think I could go for another 12 hours, but I will change this to part 4. That way when I export the videos to the VOD channel, I don't have to worry about it. Let's make sure to load. Yeah. Yeah, so I only lost like 2 minutes. Even if the broadcast stopped and had to start over, but like, whatever. I hit my 12-hour mark and that will always be recorded in Herstory. And it was either that or stay on that screen forever. Let's try this again. Hey Mads, welcome back! My clock does not accurately reflect my time, given that I just had to... my game crashed real quick, so I had to reboot it. But I hit the mark, and it's on the other stream.
Good, and it was never good.
Oh, that's right. I should probably level up Sarah real quick before I just throw myself into combat. Alright, so we want pincushion, so we're gonna get that first. We'll get that. We'll get this. I know I have to get stealth for her as well, but I wanted to make sure that we got pincushion and eagle eye. Apply those. We'll get stealth. Yes, we are all here. Hello. Thanks for sticking with me while I handled that real quick. I think these two might still be important, even for Sarah. We'll see. I'm not sure if these are as important for her. I mean, they can't hurt. They're important for every archer, that's fair. Alright, so I'll just do the same thing, and that, and get that, and then I'll turn off her caltrops. Disabled, okay, and then preferred. Oops, wrong one. Preferred. Nailed it, cool. Alright, let's try this again. Oh, Vivian too? Damn it. Damn my hubris. Okay. Frost. I'd rather have this one and then get that. And then I need that and those two. And probably one of the... Cool, there we go. Alright. Now we're ready. Let's try this again.
Cullen?
One watchguard reporting. It's a massive force, the bulk over the mountain.
Under what banner?
None.
None?
I can't come in unless you open.
Don't let Cole into our world again. We already got one. We don't need two. Also, Goose, between you and Sasayaku and everybody else who's been awesome enough to hop in my chat that last 12.5 hours, we hit over 1,000 comments in the chat.
To help. People are coming to hurt you. You probably already know.
What is this? What's going on?
The Templars.
I know, it was incredible.
Templars? Is this the Order's response to our talks with the mages, attacking blindly?
Not quite,
The
Colin.
Red Templars went to the Elder One. You know him? He knows you. You took his mages. There.
I know that man. But this Elder One...
Oh, look at that. ME6 did its job for once.
He's very angry that you took his mages.
Cullen, give me a plan. Anything.
Haven is no fortress. If we are to withstand this monster, we must control the battle. Get out there and hit that force. Use everything you can. Mages! You! You have sanction to engage them. That is Samson. He will not make it easy. Inquisition! With the Herald! For your lives! For all of us!
I have the stupidest grin on my face just watching Cullen do his thing. Every time he goes like commander, I'm just like, ugh, Cullen. I'm just gonna casually go over here. Oh, this isn't the one. I hope Vivian's armor is the same standard as the rest of us. I don't actually know if it is or not. I think so. I think I've been going through and keeping her updated. Since I'm trying to actively be better about rotating my party out some. Because if I wasn't, I would never switch it up beyond who I have. Loot everything. Pay no mind to the Inquisitor casually looting all of the bodies. Pay no mind. They're busy. They're eccentric, that's all. Oh, cool. Vivian already got my back with the barrier. Our little boy has grown up into a fine young man, right? Alright, let's back up a little bit. I don't like how close that archer was to me. Also, yes, double coal, not a problem until they start making my cats do weird things. I grind so much and I postpone. I honestly, given how much I do grind in games, that half XP trial is probably for the best to make sure I don't go in super over leveled. Cause I max out on normal when I play just casually. I max out before I even do Wicked Heart. Wicked Eyes, Wicked Heart, because I just procrastinate the main plot for as long as physically possible. I liked the Jaws of Hakken a lot. I think that I know Trespasser is like, I don't really consider it a DLC. I know it is, but to me it just feels like an extension of the story rather than bonus content. So with that in mind, Jaws of Hakken is my favorite DLC. I think the map is fantastic. I think the terrain itself is great. There you go, trebuchet. On it. We'll be there in a minute. God, I thought I would be way more tired after streaming for almost 13 hours, but I'm not. I really am surprised. But maybe it's just mental freedom because I don't have to go on Zoom for 4 hours. Nope, get away. No thank you. Consent is everything. Please get away. Vivian, no! I'll wake you up.
This way. We must get this trebuchet firing.
Working on it. Pay no mind to the mage casually going up to the trebuchet. You're all doing great. Keep up the great work over there. You're doing fantastic. I believe in you with all my heart. You're doing a great job. Couldn't ask for better compatriots. Keep away just a little longer. I feel like I remember that fight being a lot harder. Yeah, Mads, I didn't tell you Ayana's in the chat. So there's a surprise for you.
We have to do something. Everyone to the gates.
Let me just... Yeah, everyone to the gates, but let me do all this first. Might as well top everybody off health-wise. Solid. Vivienne is the only time I wish I had hats on, because her hat looks so good on her with her outfit, but it's not worth it when I spent 3 hours or whatever making Gaia look beautiful. I'm not gonna cover it up with a hat. Oh yeah, let me switch to Cassandra real quick. I need her.
Help me with this door.
Working on it. Let's go. Come on. There you go.
Good one. Just grabbing essentials.
Cool. So with that in mind, I'm going to save. Wow, the last time I saved properly was on like the 5th. I don't need the supply cache. I don't think there's anybody else out here to save. I think everybody else... Aw, Cullen waiting. Saving everybody. My mans, even if he's not my mans this time. Stupid egg.
We need everyone back to the Chantry. It's the only building that might hold against that beast. At this point, just make them work for it.
Me at my mental health.
Everyone must evacuate to the Chantry.
Alright, let's go get Lizette. Leave her alone. Leave Brittany alone. Also free Brittany, just saying. I did Descent at 2021, then finished. It's not an early stream, it's the continuation of the last stream. The only reason that my game crashed, so that's why the clock started over. But I hit 12.5 hours, I think, and then it crashed. Cole crashed it. Cole decided to enter the world. No big deal. No, I haven't slept. I told you I was streaming for 12 hours, and I meant it. Alright, so the rest is up further, right? Yeah. You haven't slept. Of course I haven't slept. Who do you think I am? I've got a coffee next to me that has 5 shots in it, and I'm ready to go and tackle the day. I think I need Cassandra in here. Because I think I need her to get Segrid out of there.
Someone's yelling.
Working on it. Oh boy. Someone with no self-control. Yup. Cole got mad you didn't let him land on the war table. Pretty much. I think that's what it was. I can't help it. I pick the mages. Every time. That's not true. There's been a couple of characters who, for roleplay and narrative building purposes, they didn't pick the mages. I've played through the mages stuff so much that I think Dorian's part and the whole time travel thing is boring. And time travel is not boring. I've just played it so many damn times that the Templar route feels refreshing. So once I kill them, I'm gonna save again. It might be excessive, but I don't want to have to deal with all of the fighting again and again in case I mess up on the saving of the people. Yeah, because I was tired of the mage route. I like the way Cole interacts with us then. It was just a nice change of pace. Considering, like, let me put it this way, for every I have 2 finished playthroughs of Inquisition and like 40 playthroughs that I've started and then abandoned. So if I played through In Hushed Whispers 40 times, I'm just like, ugh. Change of pace, please. And that's all it was.
Someone's yelling.
I'm rescuing her, don't worry.
I knew you'd come.
Of course I would. Y'all, what do I hire you for? If you're not gonna fight the Red Templars while I'm rescuing a person, what are you paid for? Yes, there's Mads. Mads and Ayana, there y'all are. It's a squad. Wow, the loves of my life are here. Oh, too close. Too close to the horror. No thank you. The only thing that would make it better is if V were also in the chat, but they're at work right now like a normie. But it's okay. They will be here eventually. Or another stream. We will all reunite one day. Oh, that's right. Gonna save. Oops, not that one. Because this one appears the annoying one. Yeah, V has a job where they roleplay a normie. That's how we describe it. Is Manev the end I should start on? I never remember. I never remember which side catches on fire first, but I went the wrong way. Now, Adon, if you could get out of there before it explodes. That works. Right? And you're good? Cool. We'll save that. Financial security, don't know her? Pretty much. I'm on unemployment for this month, but I'm lucky. I'm lucky to have financial security in that basically, I don't know if anybody else at my job does, but because I'm the only person on my entire 6-person to 7-person staff who knows how to work Zoom, I am indispensable. Oops. Like on my resume, I've added Zoom administrative assistant. That's how aggressively technical I have to get with that thing. They don't die off screen, not if you save them. They still get replaced, but you'll find them wandering around Skyhold. Adon might... No, I feel like Adon's still there.
Errand's done, dear. To the Chantry.
But you'll find them wandering around. Alright, did I save everybody? I believe I did. Cool. And I don't need it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Because what's the harm in topping off the health? That'll be cool. Hopefully it's still in decent condition. You're gonna want cooler on that though. Alienwares, I don't know if they still do, but Alienwares run super hot.
He tried to stop a Templar. The blade went deep. He's going to die.
If only I cared.
What a charming boy.
Harold, our position is not good. That dragon stole back any time you might have earned us.
I've seen an archdemon. I was in the Fade, but it looked like that.
I don't care what it looks like. It's got a path for that army. They'll kill everyone in Haven.
The Elder One doesn't care about the village. He only wants the Herald.
I don't care what he wants. How do I stop him?
It won't be easy. He has a dragon.
We know what he... Harold, there are no tactics to make this survivable. The only thing that slowed them was the avalanche. We could turn the remaining trebuchets, cause one last slide.
We're overrun. To hit the enemy, we'd bury Haven.
We're dying, but we can decide how. Many don't get that choice.
Yes, that. Chancellor Roderick can help. He wants to say it before he dies.
There is a path. You wouldn't know it unless you'd made the summer pilgrimage, as I have. The people can escape. She must have shown me. Andraste must have shown me so I could tell you.
What are you on about, Roderick?
It was whim that I walked the path.
Yeah, and just like the other one, Dumbledore dies after being manipulative.
Now, with so many in the Conclave dead, to be the only one who remembers. I don't know.
We do not stand Dumbledore in this house. Sorry about it.
Can save us. This could be more than mere accident. You could be more.
What about it, Cullen? Will it work?
Possibly. If he shows us the path.
I'm with you, Mads, completely. God, Guy is so pretty.
Perhaps you will surprise it. Find a way.
Cullen's crush on her is
Follow
so
Chancellor
obvious,
Roderick
and it
through the
hurts
channel.
my heart every time.
Harold, if you are meant for this, if the Inquisition is meant for this, I pray for you.
I would save your strength to surviving the walk real quick.
They'll load the trebuchets. Keep the Elder One's attention until
Yeah,
we're above
I'm with
the tree
Goose
line.
on this one.
If we are to have a chance, if you are to have a chance, let that thing hear you.
I love you. I hate that I have to romance Solus. This hurts me in ways that I can't even begin to describe. But I'm doing it. I don't have to be happy about it, but I'm doing it. Oh, I would be... You know how V-Ax every time Solus comes on their screen? I'm worse when Cullen comes on my screen. This is me when Cullen is on the screen, and I can't even romance him. I wish Rosemary was here, because when we made Nyx all the way back, all those days ago, all those years ago, she was there. She screamed the same way I did. Hey, Sarah, real quick. I need you to revive me. Real quick, babe. Appreciate it. I'm not, but I did. I did earlier. I did while you were asleep, I think. I definitely did at some point during the 12 hours. And the only reason I think I did is because I knew you weren't here to judge me for it. Let's do this. Am I the only normal person in this squad? Yes. And even then, you're not normal. You just don't have attachment to the romances. I mean, I've wanted to romance Cullen literally since Dragon Age Origins, so it's not my fault. It's not my fault I took advantage of an opportunity when it presented itself. Sir, if you could leave me alone. Nailed it. Pretty much. And then literally he becomes your husband. It's great. Gaia's canonical sister Nyx became Mrs. Cullen Rutherford. With their dog. They get a dog. Pretty much. I only did it the once, thankfully. Because I had some form of self-control. I might as well max out the tree. I have a slight form of self-control anyway. Do I want any of these? I don't think so. Yeah, I don't really use this side of the tree, so I'm not gonna... Evasion. That's not bad. Let's... No. Oops. I don't think... I want... No, go back. No. I realized I didn't have one of the passives for... these, but also this one. You need this one. Apply. No. Map, you can go there. And then Vivienne. That way, maybe she'll survive a little longer. Well, that's what actually, like Alistair, that's what stopped me from romancing Cullen again, is I played as a dude right after. Because I don't shit bull with a lady. I can't do it. I get it. I can't do it. Wait, is it up here? No, it's down outside. Right? No, I was wrong. Or rather, I was right to turn around. Damn, rip to y'all. I am! What is up? How are you doing? Goose, this is who I was telling you about earlier. He's great. I told you I was gonna hit 12 hours. I did hit 12, but then Cole crashed my game, so I had to make some compromises. Yes, exactly. So I knew you'd recognize him, but he's decided to come swing by my Dragon Age stream and was an amazing support when the chat was pretty quiet and helped out immensely. I can't ship him with a Lady Kunari if I'm just like, no thank you. I get it, but not my thing. The only people I ship with a Kunari, Sarah belongs with a Kunari. I've done Josie with the Kunari. And that was cool. I've also I tried to do Josie with the dwarf, and that worked out pretty well as well, too. I liked Josie Kunari a lot. I have yet to see anyone really do good dwarf romances, which is unfortunate. The one time I saw a dwarf romance, it was with Blackwall, so obviously it was trash, regardless of how good she was. Oops, not what I wanted. Excuse me, pardon me. Don't worry about me. Damn it, Vivienne. Sir, please, if you wouldn't mind. If you wouldn't mind leaving me alone, I would greatly appreciate it. I think Josie with a Kunari is the way to go. I've seen it with an elf, and I'm like, no. There's already so much to do with elves. This is not gonna go well. This is going poorly. I haven't even aimed the trebuchet halfway yet. Oh, great. I think I just gotta take the L on this one, y'all. I think it's cute, but the way it breaks during cutscenes. Not even just him physically breaking the dwarf, but like the way it breaks just looking up at Kunari and stuff. It's a mess. Hey Goose, you want to take care of that bot in the chat for me? I love you. Thank you. Appreciate you. Alright, Sarah. given how you died, we're gonna give you the stealth one. Whoops. And then Vivienne, you also could use the stealth one. Oh yeah, he'd totally snap an elf. Having said that, I've shipped him with an elf. There's a supply cache. I think there's a supply cache on this side. So let me see if I can't stock up on it real quick. And go in with all of the potions instead of like 4 of the potions. And I'll take some free XP, why not? He'd break a dwarf from sheer size and he'd snap an elf due to the willowy nature of an elf, pretty much. They really didn't do the elves justice as far as body proportions in this game. There should be a supply cache up here. Yeah, let's just open the door. Why? Why does it still let you open it? Anybody else? Anybody else? How are the mages the only 2 okay? Solid. Let's try again. Let's try again. And I'm gonna save real quick just so I don't have to level them up again each time, cause no patience for the little things. Patience for the large things, not the little things. Let's go again. Let's go again. Alright, now let's see... Cassandra, if you wouldn't mind.
Must be aimed. Quickly.
Nope, we're gonna... We're just gonna see if this doesn't work with them standing right around me like this. Because so far so good. Or is it more beneficial to kill everybody and then do the trebuchet? Instead of front-loading myself. It might actually be more beneficial to do the latter. I haven't done this fight in so long. And the last time I did this fight, I think I was on easy. Which is a very different fight. No, get away. Sir, don't you have something better to do? Clearly not. Get off of my dick, sir. You are not welcome. Thank you. No, Sarah! Damn it. So I guess to the list of things that Sarah was never, we can count alive. So... Oh, we still have so many potions. Wait, where'd Sarah die? Let's bring her back. I might reposition her so she's standing on something. We'll see. Hang on. Sarah, you alive now? Thank you. Oh. How close are you? You are dead. And Vivienne is dead again. Sarah's dead again. Cassandra, babe, you doing great? Cassandra, how you doing? I don't remember if the reinforcements are in time with your trebuchet progress, or if they stop and give you an opportunity. Leave me alone! I'm busy! I'm busy. Cassandra, you got this? You're good, right? Yeah, Cassandra's fine. Vivienne, there you go. Where'd Sarah? Where did Sarah? There's Sarah. Aw, she and Vivienne died on top of each other. How gay. So let me get the supply cache real quick. Cool. Let's try this again while they're all fighting. Cassandra, you good? There you go. Can I barrier and then... Can I do the trebuchet instead of reviving Vivian? No? Okay. Vivian, if you could stay alive just long enough to get out of my way. You know, despite everybody dying a whole bunch, I think this is going extremely well. Also, I think I need to take over Sarah real quick and position her up here. Because, girl, why are you fighting on flat land? There you go. Too close. This is too close to everybody and everything. Oops, why? I didn't even hold the left joystick that time. Alright, so I'm saving the last potions for Cassandra, basically. Like usual. I am gonna barrier real quick, though. Sarah, why did you hop down? You were doing great from up there. Alright, y'all deal with that. I've got other things to do. Well, she's the latest victim of BioWare programming the gayest straight women ever. How was Morrigan straight? I have no idea. The answer is she wasn't. BioWare should have stuck to their niche with everybody being quote-unquote unrealistically bisexual, and then all would have been fine. See? Everything went great. I just had to take the one L.
Move! Now!
Oh, absolutely, Cora. Definitely gay. What's up, Cariffy Fish? Although Cariffy Fish, honestly, solid drag name. Cariffy Piss, also good one.
Pretender, you toy with forces beyond your ken, no more.
Cariffy shit, also. Ew, why would anybody say just stop so we could talk? Fuck you.
Whatever you are, I'm not afraid.
Gaia is young and spunky, she doesn't give a fuck.
The darkness. Once they were mine, they are always lies. Know me. Know what you have pretended to be.
Nyx wanted to know what he wanted, and try to reason with him, and try to get him to back off, because she was more hopeful. And Gaia doesn't give one heck. Not one heck. Get out of here.
You'll get nothing out of me!
You will resist. You will always resist. It matters not. I am here to anchor. The process of removing it begins now.
I like his weird claw hands.
It is your fault.
His spindly fingers.
You interrupted a ritual years in the planning, and instead of dying, you stole its purpose.
Fucking Coraline Beldam looking ass with them hands.
Survived, but what marks you as touched, what you flail at rifts.
Star Wars really took a turn when they got rid of lightsabers. Oh no! Yeah, Palpatine really let himself go. He decided the lightsabers were too much and just decided to eat kyber crystals instead.
What is this thing meant to do?
It is meant to bring certainty where there is none. For you, the certainty that I would always come for it. I once breached the Fade in the name of another to serve the old gods of the Empire in person. I found only chaos and corruption, dead whispers. For 1,000 years I was confused, no more. I have gathered the will.
I
to
will
return
say,
under
I
no
love
name
I
to
love
my
this
home,
monologue,
to
as
champion
dramatic and
wizard
edgy as it
Thedas to
is.
correct this blighted world. Beg that I succeed. For I have
I've
seen the throne of the gods, and it was
empty.
empty.
I love that line.
The anchor is permanent. You have spoilt it with your stumbling.
Gaia, what are you gonna do with that, girl? You are a mage.
So be it. I will begin again. Find another way to give this world the nation and God it requires. And you, I will not suffer even an unknowing rival. You must die.
You expect me to fight, but that's not why I kept you talking. Enjoy your victory. Here's your prize!
As cool as that move is, like, how did the dragon pick him up? He's got no claws. The throne of the gods. One throne, many gods. How the hell did you expect them all to fit in one seat? Did you really, realistically expect them to be stuck in their chair the whole damn time like Xenon? People gotta get up and walk around. You right, though. I can't deny that. You right. The gods were just chilling in a nearby coffee shop, having brunch together when Corypheus strolled in. It was their day off. Oh, so it was Sunday. Here we go. I always get super annoyed whenever there's scenes in video games that just make us walk at not the normal speed. But I gotta admit, the whole trudging through the snow with the fading blackouts and picking up the clues and all that, it sets the mood really well. It really does convey that sense of, like, just stumbling around trying to find someone or something. Hello. I like how I got here before the focus spawned. You've gained Mark of the Rift, a focus-based ability. It can cause massive damage and even kill some enemies instantly. I hate that it, like, messes up your build each time. Like, I just built all this. Like, just put it in the empty slot. Now I gotta go in and fix it. While I'm here, you're going to square. You're going to triangle. And you are going there. Better! It was their old throne, actually. They moved over to that floating fade rock last year. There was a sign to let people know. I can't even with you. Like this, pure desolation. And I gotta admit, it's annoying, especially as it slows down, but it really does a good job pacing in all this. Just the desperation of continuing forward. Me too, girl. Oh, I love my chat. My chat is a fun place. This headset is comfy as hell. I did put my gauges back in a little earlier though, and not a fan because it presses the jewelry back into my ear, but that's a small thing, and that's what all headsets would do rather than just this one. Find a way forward. Gaia, you gotta examine the thing. You good, girl? Also, your dialogue didn't trigger. Alright, go off. We're almost there. Me too. I love the song. In one of the Dragon Age groups I was in for a while, everybody talked shit about the song so much, about how cheesy it was or whatever, or how cringe, and I'm like, the first time this happened, I cried. No, a lot of people hate this moment. A lot of people actually hate it, and I'm like, how can you not cry the first time that this happens?
We cannot simply ignore this. We must find a way.
And who put you in charge? We need a consensus or we have nothing.
Please, we must use reason. Without the infrastructure of the Inquisition, we're hobbled.
I can't come from nowhere.
She didn't say it could.
Enough! This is getting us nowhere.
Well, we're agreed on that much.
Shh. You need rest.
They've been at it.
Well, I know that and you know that, but they don't know that, or they don't care.
The enemy could not follow, and with time to doubt, we turn to blame. Infighting may threaten as much as this Corypheus.
Do we know where Corypheus and his forces are?
We are not sure where we are, which may be why, despite the numbers he still commands, there is no sign of him. That, or you are believed dead. Or without Haven, we are thought helpless. Or he girds for another attack.
Is that all?
I
Are those all the
cannot claim to know
options?
the mind of that creature, only his effect on us.
If they're arguing about what we do next, I need to be there.
Another heated voice won't help. Even yours. Perhaps especially yours. Our leaders struggle because of what we survivors witnessed. We saw our defender stand and fall. And now we have seen her return. The more the enemy is beyond us, the more miraculous your actions appear, and the more our trials seem ordained. That is hard to accept, no? What we have been called to endure, what we perhaps must come to believe.
Whatever the rest of you say, I felt no divine aid at the Conclave or Haven. The struggle ahead seems mine alone.
Just gals being pals.
Shadows fall and hope has fled. Still your heart, the dawn will come. The night is long and the path is dark. Look to the sky, for one day soon the dawn will come. The shepherd's lost, and his home is far. Keep to the stars, the dawn will
I've never finished a full playthrough with a faithful Inquisitor. The one time I had one was for Blackwell's Romance, and I deleted that file so fast. Once I saw what the romance was, I was like, nope, get out of here.
A word.
It's also the only time I played a human.
The humans have not raised one of our people so high for ages beyond counting.
Mr. Headband, hairline, egg-looking ass.
Worthy of pride, save one detail. The threat Corypheus wields. The orb he carried. It is ours. Corypheus used the orb to open the breach.
Oh, now it's an ours? Before it's the Daelish's of them, but now it's an ours.
We must find out how he survived. And we must prepare for their reaction when they learn the orb is of our people.
All right. What is it and how do you know about it?
Such things were foci, said to channel power from our gods. Some were dedicated to specific members of our pantheon. All that remains
it's pantheon, but go off.
And faint visions of memory in the fade, echoes of a dead empire. But however Corypheus came to it, the orb is elven, and with it, he threatens the heart of human faith.
Their blame won't matter if we can't get out of this wilderness.
That is the immediate problem. And it offers a solution that may secure your place in their hearts. You saved them at Haven. Perhaps you can again. By attacking the Inquisition, Corypheus has changed it. Changed you. Scout to the north. Be their guide.
I have no idea. I ask myself that every time. Why is everyone so spread out?
There is a place
like, walk closer, y'all. But, I mean, props to them. They're practicing social distancing. They're at least 6 feet away from each other. Music always just felt important. I will say, I wish... Let me wait till the music's done doing its thing. I wish we got Skyhold later. Because it feels like such a late game important, like, hurrah, that getting it so early just feels, it kind of loses its oomph. Yo, Percy, remember what I said for V's stream? Which thing? My brain is on 1 cylinder right now. You're gonna have to jog my poor memory. God, Liliana's so pretty. Oh yeah, about Solus trashing Skyhold to make it look more abandoned. Yes, I do actually.
They arrive daily from every settlement in the region. Skyhold is becoming a pilgrimage.
I'm almost done with my coffee now.
If word has reached these people, it will have reached the Elder One. We have the walls and numbers to put up a fight here, but this threat is far beyond the war we anticipated. But we now know what allowed you to stand against Corypheus. What drew him to you.
Yeah, the thing everybody did.
He came for this, and now it's useless to him, so he wants
They
him dead.
do.
That's
they
it.
are.
The
It's
anchor
very
has
particular.
power, but it's not why you're still standing here.
I wouldn't be surprised if he did, honestly.
Your decisions let us heal the sky. Your determination brought us out of Haven. You are the creature's rival because of what you did. And we know it. All of us.
Sweet, a
The
promotion.
Inquisition requires a leader. The one who has already been leading it.
About time y'all figured it out. Gotta make this place look abandoned. Throws board on the ground. He threw it on the ground. Man. God, the Lonely Island. There's always a time and a place for the Lonely Island. But I'm not your chosen one.
Are you insane?
Yes, Ayana, thank you. Welcome to the real world, jackass.
They want you.
I knew somebody would understand me.
They believe you are chosen because of what you have done.
And
what
of course
you have
it's Ayana.
inspired in all of us. Without you, there would be no Inquisition. Where you lead us, what kind of leader you are.
The fact they're talking to like
That's
an
up to
8-year-old
you.
kid in the video gets me every time. Same! I mean, we used a sword to stand up against Corypheus, so who cares? At least it's a cool sword with a dragon on it. I never liked either of these options. I just don't. Order, not faith, because fuck faith.
Our concern must be the order and safety of this world, not the next.
I don't like the elf option,
I'm
and the
not
mage
chosen.
option is meh.
I have chosen, and I will lead us to victory.
Ooh,
Wherever
I'm
you
not
lead.
chosen, I have chosen. That is a good
Have
bar.
our people been told?
They have. And
Also,
soon
this part
the
with
world.
Cullen, when I was
Commander,
romancing him,
will
oh
they
my
follow?
god.
Inquisition, will you follow?
Cullen.
Will you fight? Will we triumph?
I'm so glad I don't have a face cam.
Your Inquisitor!
That's my man's. I don't give a shit about an egg. That is my man's. Damn, rip to the stream buffering during the speech. God, the first time that speech happened and I was in the middle of the romance with him, I was like, ugh, shivers. I love him so much. Like, this literally is such destruction. Jesus.
So this is where it
Too many D's back to back. Magic.
It began in the courtyard. This is where we turned that promise into action.
But what do? We know
Why,
nothing
like, why
about
are the
this
tables still
Corypheus
intact
except
in the
that he wanted your
chairs?
mark.
Corypheus wants to restore Tevinter. Is this a prelude to war with the Imperium?
I get the feeling we're dealing with extremists, not the vanguard of a true invasion.
Tevinter is not the Imperium of 1,000 years ago.
The
What
rug's
Corypheus
not even
yearns to
torn,
restore
right?
No longer exists. Though they would shed no tears.
So
if the
Solus
South
didn't
felt
even drag it
chaos.
in, because that would have tore the rug up. There's rubble on the ground shaped like the ground, but the ground isn't broken. I guess we're supposed to
Corypheus said
assume
he
it
wanted
came
to
from
enter
the
Dark
ceiling.
City, that this would make him a god.
He is willing to tear
I mean,
this
that's what I
world
always
apart to
assumed,
reach the next. It
given
won't matter
it's
if he's
weird.
wrong.
What if he's not wrong? If he finds some other way into the Fade?
Then he gains the power he seeks, or unleashes catastrophe on us all.
Ceiling has bricks? It might. I haven't actually looked up at it.
Could his dragon really be an archdemon? What would that mean?
It would mean the beginning of another blight.
We've seen no darkspawn other than Corypheus himself. Perhaps it's not an archdemon at all, but something different?
Whatever it is, it's dangerous. Commanding such a creature gives Corypheus an advantage we can't ignore.
Someone out there must know something about Corypheus.
Unless they saw him on the field. most
Goose,
people
how did you even manage a typo that bad?
We do have one advantage. We know what Corypheus intends to do next. In that strange future you experienced, Empress Celine had been assassinated.
Imagine the chaos her death would cause. With his army.
Fingers on the right
An
keys,
army
smacked
he'll
in the
bolster
wrong
with a
order.
massive
I mean, that's a
force of
mood. I've been
demons.
there.
Or so the future tells us.
Corypheus could conquer the entire south of Thedas, god or no god.
I'd feel better if we knew more about what we were
D,
dealing
don't
with.
do it.
I
The
know
merch is
someone
made
who
like
can help with
garbage.
that.
Don't do it. The merch is such shitty
Everyone
quality. Don't
acting
do
all
it.
Inspirational jogged my memory, so I sent a message to an old friend. He's crossed paths with Corypheus before and may know more about what he's doing.
I wonder who that friend might be, Varric.
I'm always looking for new allies. Introduce me.
Parading around might cause a fuss. It's better for you to meet privately, on the battlements. Trust me.
You're welcome. I'm here for it. Right? I commented on the tables earlier before we hit the ceiling. I was like, the chairs are perfect.
I know one thing. If Varric has brought who I think he has, Cassandra is going to kill him.
But it'll be fun. Sweet.
This is the Inquisition. A dusty old ruin.
Why do we have nobleman visitors right off the bat?
Open your eyes.
Alright, what's this way? Hi, Josie. I'm gonna do the war table first, just because a lot of my people were ready to report in. And then we're gonna explore Skyhold. I will go to the main room and look up after. I just wanna... because they've reported in like an hour ago. Is it under connections? Where's the inventory by 15? There it is. Inventory. Thank God.
Any word?
Nothing yet.
Inquisitor, the route leading west from the Fallow Mire is ready for use. My agents have found the shortcut most helpful. A secret's usefulness is often measured in hours. Gathered coins. Good job, I guess. Cullen, how are you doing? You still have an hour. Okay. The Arcanist, of course. Skyhold has incredible potential for runecrafting and mastercraft smithing if only we had a gifted mind to gain full benefit. The War and the Venatori have claimed many experts, but we have located an Arcanist with great skill and a reputation for humbling first enchanters in both Andrastian and Imperial circles. 2 assassination attempts and at least 1 explosion have made landholders reluctant to allow her passage through their territory. It will take significant effort to bring her from Tantervale, but this Arcanist would be invaluable.
Are you all right, Leliana?
Hosting and ghosting? Oh, thank you, dude. I really appreciate that.
Haven was trying.
Thanks you for hosting, and I appreciate you hanging out, even if it requires ghosting. Let's see. Who do I have left? Who did I just send? Oh, Cullen's the only one busy. Okay, Dorian's request. Let's do this one. Now that you're in charge, there's something I thought I'd bring up. There are Venatori mages out there lurking in the wilderness. This comes as no surprise to you, since you can't swing a dead cat without hitting one of Corypheus' minions, but these particular Venatori have additional significance for myself. For one, I know them personally. I would call them friends, except that would imply I didn't want them dead, which I do. Since I have an idea of where they might be, thanks to an investigation I began before coming south, I thought we could put our heads together and track them down, at which point they would sneer something at you in Tevinter, and you would be forced to kill them, which makes everyone happy. You for eliminating a potential threat, me for eliminating men or women too stupid and short-sighted to be permitted continued breath. They would be less happy, but who cares about them? Up to you, my Lady Inquisitor. Let's see. Yeah, let's send Liliana. Josie's gotta have something to do on the table, so we'll find it. The Mage Rebellion, resources. Josie does her best work in Orlais and stuff, but which one are you? Yeah, this one's fine. This one doesn't really matter as far as who does what. The Inquisition agents have uncovered potential problem in the nation of Navarra. A Tevinter mage by the name of Varelius has recently been noted in the company of King Marcus, and the rumors comment on how strange it is for a new advisor to be so closely heated. This is basically a Rohan situation with, what's his name? Wormtooth?
Inquisitor?
Snakewood? Whatever. I think it's Wormtooth. Something. You know, the Snape-looking motherfucker in Lord of the Rings. It's basically that. So all we're doing is eliminating the advisor real quick. Alright, now to go to the main room and look at the ceiling. Ah, so you are correct. The ceiling is wood paneling, which is much different than the stone that's on the ground. I mean, this kind of makes sense-ish, but the way it falls doesn't line up with the piles. Like, it literally doesn't line up. So, unless it suddenly got windy as hell in here, there's absolutely no reason this should fall down the way it did. Alright. So, I'm gonna go to the tavern because there's gonna be music, and then I'm gonna run to the bathroom and stuff real quick. And possibly get... Damn it, I can't get in the tavern yet. Ugh, stupid. Alright, we're gonna stand here and look at Iron Bull's face, and then I'll be right back. Sorry, there's no Lily to entertain y'all in the chat with a sing-along, but I'm sure you all can handle yourselves. Alright, I'm back for 2.5 minutes while my Hot Pocket's in the microwave. Let's get some of the questy stuff out of the way, and that way I can do the dialogue while I eat. And by questy stuff, I just mean, like, do this. Look for coal. I'll look for coal first. Oh, you know what? That's a lot of talking. Let me go... Actually, let me... find the blacksmith first. Go see Dagna. Yeah, I haven't eaten since... Goose, when did you go to bed? Like 3? Four-ish? Yeah, so I haven't eaten anything since 4-ish, and that was 2 cheese sticks.
The Arcanist has arrived.
You should see for yourself.
Dagna! Dagna! Shark says hi. She's grumpy, I haven't been to bed. Still. They did Dagna so dirty with this reveal like that. Like, we walked right by her.
Hello there.
Why'd you do her so dirty? My favorite lesbian dwarf.
Well, don't just stand there slack-jawed. Let's figure out what you need.
Hell yeah, Dagna! I love you.
The magical advisor.
Oh, you're her. The Inquisitor. I'm Dagna. Arcanist
Can we...
Dagna. It's an honor, your worship.
There we go.
Is that it?
Get the sun off of my face.
It's pretty. Reach was pretty too, in a destroy everything sort of way.
I welcome you to the Inquisition and look forward to your contribution.
Me too. I've heard some impossible things. I love impossible things. Those are the best to make, well, possible. I've looked at Herod's devices. The precision is fantastic, but typical. Mundane. Old thinking. No disrespect meant to the classical trades, but you need a new perspective. I've made adjustments. As long as I keep making them, you can craft just about anything. Almost safely.
Where does a dwarf go to study magical theory?
Get out. I asked myself that question for years. Turns out, not in Orzammar. I had to start at a circle. I had to fight to do it. Everyone said I couldn't. Everyone. I swept floors and libraries, traded rooms for tomes. I met outsiders like me, new thinkers. If there's something to know about magic...
In Origins, the moment I meet Dagna, I drop everything to help her. Because I never go to Orzammar until after I've done the circle. So all I gotta do is be like, Irving, let Dagna in. Like the Eric Andre meme, but just for Dagna. Yes, let her in.
Dream what it would be like. So there's that, and all the things you'll probably find, and what I'll get to make. The rules are different here. Plus, you're paying me a lot. Like, wow, so much.
What qualifies you to be an Arcanist?
I took the title because I'm a
or homophobic
philosopher and master of practical application. And I like it. I can't actually do magic because I'm a dwarf, but that also means no risk of possession. Safer than a mage. It means that every skill I have...
I love the casual waterfall in the background.
Reason and understanding. Coming from the Smith caste, I know the value of mastering craft. Did you know dwarves invented enchanting? Probably.
You do. You gotta play so much Dragon Age.
What is it you do? Exactly?
Yeah, you don't have to do What Remains of Edith Finch next. You can totally switch it up with Dragon Age if you want to.
That's like a heartbeat. But you've a man for that already, and a good one. I'm here because of my passion for magic. Magical study, magical theory, magical enchantment, and through it, the manipulation of masterworks.
Aw,
I
Shark.
studied it all with an objective eye. No secrets, no
Playing Dragon Age?
That lets me apply principles like
No, dude.
maybe
My sending you that game was not me telling you to play it immediately or anything. Play Dragon Age, if that's where your heart is. Alright, so we know all this.
In short, smithing can be...
You are grateful. You said thank you. You sent the crying emojis. That is as close to grateful as we can get these days. Prophet's Laurel. Cool. Yeah, you don't you don't even have to shout me out in the stream. 'Cause I know who did it. And I don't need anybody else to know, so it's all good. What armor am I wearing now, and can I make a better one? Griffin robes, 111. Let's see if I can beat 111. I don't know if I can yet. 125, 136. 136. Let's see if I can actually get there. 16. Oh, maybe. It's so ugly, but I can tint it to make it better. Evernet wool. Do I have any others? No. Alright, so Evernet wool. Maximum health is always good. I do like maximum health. Alright, let's do that. And then cold resistance, range defense, sunder, fire resistance, cold resistance, ranged defense. I think I'm gonna go with range defense because those archers have been taking me the fuck out. 30% chance of masterwork. Should I try to make it a masterwork? I'll let y'all decide. While I grab my hot pockets, decide if I use the masterwork or no. Just to see. Shark, let go of the headset. Shark, no! Shark! No, please. Shark. Psst, psst. There you go. That was an adventure. Is somebody grumpy? I haven't gone to bed yet. Too bad. I'll go to bed later. And by later, I mean tonight. Probably. Maybe. We'll see. Okay, I'm back. Shark decided that she wanted the headset now. Shark is worried. Something like that. She's just grumpy that her pillow, which is me, which is specifically my feet, that her pillow was not where she wanted it at the usual time. No, Shark, stop it. Stop messing with the cords. I'm not tired. I just had 6 shots of espresso. Yes, all your headset are belong to Shark. Fuck it. Nope. Oh well. And then let's modify it. I don't know if I have any upgrades for it, but we'll see. Oh, I got arms. Can I apprentice coat legs? Do I have the apprentice coat legs? Maybe. Definitely maybe. I do. There they are. Stagger, health again, melee defense. That might actually be useful. Now I've got some range defense and some melee defense. Heal bonus, magic defense. Let's do the heal bonus. And then we'll slap these bad boys on. Percy, I need a personality correction. I'm starting to get mad and sad that my villagers aren't giving me their pictures. Why don't they love me? Have you tried giving them fruits? Oh, that's a lame apprentice coat arms. I don't think I want any of these sigils, but no, I definitely don't. Every day? Oh no! They'll get there. They will come around, I promise. I am also gonna tint this armor because it's ugly. Okay. I feel like Gaia is like a Drakestone type person. Let's see if I can get the other tint. Alright, that's the arms. Also, like this, she deadass looks like Ruvik from The Evil Within. If I had an all-white one, like, Ruvik. Let's see, what else can I dye? I want to see... I know I have that. Can I... There it is. Bronto, Canine. Ooh, pretty. But this isn't her color. Nyx was the blue one. Gaia is more reds and pinks. Maybe the Fennec fur? Maybe. Ooh, phoenix scales. But do I really want to use that for dyeing? Mm-hmm. Let me unequip the hood so we can see this more properly. This is important. Here we go. Okay. Now we're in business. I'm so biased towards the blue. I'm like, I want it blue. Why do I have Hala leather? Excuse you? I would never kill a Hala. The phoenix scales look really pretty. Alright, let's see. Let's see how it goes. Who? Excuse me? Why did I get 4 texts in a row? Ew. We want to hear from you. Take our vice presidential poll. Ew. No, thank you. Which one is this? Is this the buttons? Yeah. So I think the buttons can be white or like some other bright color to offset this. Even iron looks fine compared to the others. 'Cause the Drakestone just blends in too much. Not a fan. I have more iron, so let's do that. What's next? Oh, the scarf. The red, honestly, kind of a look. But let's see what else we got. Oh, that's not bad either. The ring velvet, so pretty. Maybe the white? Maybe. So we could go like white and purple, maybe? How does this look? How does this look to people? I know it's not the best lighting, but I think this is a pretty solid view. I think it looks pretty solid, but I'm open to feedback. Because I want her to look pretty, because I hated how that griffin armor looked on her. Hi, Shark. Shark, no, that's my... Stop it. No. Why? She tried to eat my Hot Pocket. Shark, why? You have an entire bowl of food. Please don't. My Hot Pocket. I went through the effort. Alright, I've rescued my Hot Pocket. Not that anybody cares, but I have saved it from death by shark. Okay, cool, and... I mean, fuck it. Worst case, I tinted again and I wasted the materials. I'm most upset about the phoenix scales, but this looks fine. Oh, I should equip the hood again. For the stats... Cool. And let me throw those staffs in here before I forget. Harriet, excuse me. All the staffs can go in here. I just save those for dragon hunting, basically. On the off chance the magic I'm using doesn't vibe with the dragon I'm about to fight. Let's see. Oh yeah, the Tevinter Imperium, that'll go over well. Oh, I guess it did sync all this across it. Alright. The Dalish, Ferelden. Let's do the free marches, change it up. But we're absolutely getting the Frostback base in bed. The Drapes. Dalish Heraldry. Ooh, I usually do the Dalish Heraldry when I'm an elf, but let's try the oh no, Parvalan. Let's try the Free Marches one. Absolutely, the Parvalan throne. Let's do the Inquisition. Actually, I like that way better. Alright, we have customized, we have done the things. Awesome. Alright, now let's go look for coal. So dilapidated. Coal. Whee! Oh, I should go up to my room and change the stupid pajamas, but I'll do that after.
This thing is not a stray puppy you can make into a pet. It has no business being here.
Wouldn't you say the same of an apostate?
Inquisitor, I wondered if Cole was perhaps a mage, given his unusual abilities.
He can cause people to forget him, or even fail entirely to notice him. These are not the abilities of a mage. It seems that Cole is a spirit.
It is a demon.
If you prefer, although the truth is somewhat more complex.
Cole warned us about Corypheus at Haven. He saved a lot of lives.
And what will its help cost? How many lives will this demon later claim?
In fact, his nature is not so easily defined.
Speak plainly, Solas. What are we dealing with?
Demons normally enter this world by possessing something. In their true form, they look bizarre, monstrous.
But you claim Cole looks like a young man. Is it possession?
Yeah,
No.
you just gotta go up to your bedroom.
He has possessed nothing and no one, and yet he appears human in all respects. Cole is unique, Inquisitor. More than that, he wishes to help. I suggest you allow him
I'll
to do
show
so.
you after. I think I just have to leave and come back, and then it'll be under
In my
construction
studies,
proper.
demons either possessed something from this world or were summoned and bound. They almost never look like something you'd mistake for a person.
Normally, you'd be correct. But Cole has willfully
I'll show
manifested
you what
in
Sand
human
Ruils
form
looks
without
like
possessing anyone.
when I get up there. I don't know what Gaia's style is yet.
The demons who came through the breach or through the rifts weren't possessing anything.
These demons were drawn through against their will, driven mad by this world. But Cole predates the breach.
Also,
From
I'm
what we
eating
can tell,
goose. I hope
he
you're
has
happy.
lived here for months, perhaps years. He looks like a young man. For all intents and purposes, he is a young man. It is remarkable.
I'll get rid of him. No, we'll talk with him.
I should hear what Cole has to say for himself. Where is he now?
If none of us remember him, he could be anywhere.
Haven. So many soldiers fought to protect the pilgrims so they could escape. can't think from the medicine, but the cuts rack me with every heartbeat. Hot, white pain. Everything burns. I can't. I'm going to... I'm dying. I'm... dead.
I don't know what I'm gonna do with cold this playthrough. I haven't figured it out yet. I mean, I can let y'all decide.
You're feeling their pain?
It's louder this close, with so many of them.
Would you like to go somewhere more comfortable?
Yes, but here is
Sam.
where I can help.
That's
Every
such a
breath
good cut
slower,
and a good dialogue.
like
It's just very
lying
well
in a
acted
warm bath.
and written.
Sliding away. Smell of my daughter's hair when I kiss her goodnight. Gone. Cracked brown pain. Dry. Scraping. Thirsty. Here.
Thank you.
It's all right. She won't remember me.
You're using your powers as a spirit to help people.
Yes. I used to think I was a ghost. I didn't know. I made mistakes, but I made friends too. Then a Templar proved I wasn't real. I lost my friends.
You're all good, dude.
everything. I learned how to be more like what I am. It made me different, but stronger. I can feel more. I can help.
Hell yeah, help
If
us.
you're willing, the Inquisition could use your help.
Yes, helping. I help the hurt. The helpless. There's someone. Hurts. It hurts. It hurts. Someone make it stop hurting. Make her, please. The healers have done all they can. It will take him hours to die. Every moment will be agony. He wants mercy. Help.
I don't know. I usually flip a coin for this one. Because... yeah, and his pain, but I also genuinely don't remember if he has a fighting chance. And blah blah blah, human resiliency. So Goose, do I end his pain or give him a chance? It's up to you. The fate of this man is in your hands, Goose. Technically it's in Cole's, but I am assigning you responsibility. If that is your decision, it's cool with me.
All right. Help him.
It's all right. I want to stay.
Go for it, buddy. You're more than welcome to stay. They are. But that, it basically pushes him towards one way or the other, which way
Send men
he
to
ends
scout
up leaning
the area.
in the
we
end.
need to know what's out there.
It's just one of those
Yes,
little
sir.
decisions that help motivate in the end.
Commander, soldiers have been assigned temporary quarters.
Very good. I'll need an update on the armory as well. Now! We set up as best we could at Haven, but could never prepare for an archdemon, or whatever it was. With some warning, we might have...
Do you ever sleep?
If Corypheus strikes again, we may not be able to withdraw. I wouldn't want to. We must be ready.
I mean, that is the point
Work
of
on
a fortress.
Skyhold is underway. Guard rotations established. We should have everything on course within the week. We will not run from here, Inquisitor.
How many were lost?
Most of our people made it to Skyhold. It could have been worse. Morale was low, but it's improved greatly since you accepted the role of Inquisitor.
Inquisitor Llewellyn. It sounds odd, don't you think?
Not at all.
Is that the official response?
I suppose it is. But it's the truth. We needed a leader. You have proven yourself.
What I wouldn't give to be able to hit this button.
You responded quickly to the attack on Haven.
Right?
Without that, so many more would have died.
I mean, Cullen
I'm
even
grateful
says
for any
Llewellyn,
help you
too.
can give.
Thank you.
I think in the beginning of my 12 hours, I was like,
can to
haha, I
ensure
knew
the
I was
security
correct.
of our people. You have my word.
Yeah, Josie definitely says it as well. Talk to you. We're good.
Roderick was sorry before he died.
That's nice.
Roderick was a pebble in the Inquisition's boot. A little remorse seems only fair.
Blood everywhere. Monsters, madness, dying. We're all dying. The Herald stands against it, and heads turn. Desperate and simple. Pure. Voices in the chantry. Years since I'd sung the song and felt it flowing through me. But this is real. This is real. So long since I'd felt it. Falling, flying, faith. And I fought her. Make her forgive me. I hope I did enough.
So I talk to you. Let's make our rounds. I'm deleting all mods from my Inquisition game because I don't know enough about Inquisition modding to pick and choose what stays and goes. That's fair. I know if I end up getting it on PC that I'm gonna have a hell of a time.
It was a mistake to use Haven as a base of operations. The town was completely indefensible.
I didn't choose Haven. Cassandra and Leliana did.
Accepting a bad choice blindly is hardly a virtue, darling. You left yourself vulnerable to attack. It was a miscalculation, one that I'm sure you won't repeat.
I also
But the
wasn't
enemy
in
struck
charge
a serious
then.
blow against you and the Inquisition. We must recognize that. You must.
I'm not going to forgive what happened at Haven. Corypheus will answer for what he's done.
You're angry? Good. Anger can save you when everything else is gone. Just make sure you put it to good use. Our enemy advances, Inquisitor. We must not sit idly by. Act first and teach them to fear us. You can become the leader the faithful require, but you must do it soon.
Alright, talk to you. Ugh.
So
I don't care.
Let him come. I swear I'll tell me honestly.
I'm skipping through all of this because he can fuck right off. I don't even skip through Solas's dialogue that bad. Because again, Solas is at least well written.
So, Inquisitor. It is Inquisitor now, right? Remember that war we talked about stopping? Full of little baddies I can stick with little arrows. That's not a friggin' archdemon, is it? Droste, what did I step in?
I've apparently been through a lot. But yes, Corypheus was a surprise.
No, a surprise would be, oh, I stepped in dog shite. No one says, oh, a Magister God monster, I'm surprised. Impossible things aren't surprises.
The ancient thing trying to kill us seems pretty real.
Don't get me started. Oh, wait, too late, right? A Magister who cracked the Black City. It's a hazy dream, right? I mean, if it's real, then the seat of the Maker? Real thing. A seat needs a book, so the Maker? Real thing. Fairy stories about the start and end of the world? Real things. It's too far, innit? I just want to plug the Skyhole rubbish so I can go play.
Keep calling it nonsense. That perspective will keep the Inquisition grounded.
Oh, I can do that. Sure could use a few more people shouting no.
You'll shout no loud enough for everybody
Everyone
else.
calms down, and everything goes back to normal. A nice, well-paid normal.
You're starting to not sound completely crazy.
I know, scary, innit? So bring 'em on. But first, food. I'm starving.
I think Sarah is reacting the most appropriately to this whole thing, honestly. Sarah's just, what the fuck is happening and why? Harding!
Your worship.
I love you.
Shouldn't you be out there, scouting?
In a bit. We're in Skyhold for supplies and a change of personnel. Not me, though. Indispensable.
Everyone don't be suspicious. Sarah, hey, what?
So
Accurate
who's
as hell,
scouting
honestly.
Me? Oh, I'm no one.
Don't say you're no one, Harding.
Herded sheep for my neighbor. When the Inquisition came through my village, I helped by telling them everything I knew about the area. Then I signed on. Wanted to see the world before it was swallowed up by that thing out there.
What's been going on?
Seeker Cassandra came through here, looking like a storm cloud. That's just her face, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it kind of is. Alright, we'll finish talking with everybody, and then I guess go back to the war table.
Huh? Well, you've got the fortress for it. Speaking of which, when you've got a second, there's something I want to show you.
Let's do this one first.
So, how did you get the name Iron Bull?
I picked it. We don't have names under the cube. Just, I don't know. Job descriptions, I guess. When I came to Orlais, I chose the Iron Bull for myself.
What was that, Goose? What was that you asked?
But why specifically
what was that?
Iron Bull?
This may surprise you, but I really like hitting things. Also, it's...
Did you have a complaint, Gustafer?
I like having an article at the front. It makes it sound like I'm not even a person, just a mindless weapon. An implement of destruction. That really works for
I was
me.
just doing a low-angle shot so I could have both of our faces in frame, but since you had something to say...
What I've heard about them sounds fascinating.
What was that? No Cassandra. There is no Cassandra, only the bull.
Right. What do you want to know?
We'll skip through all this just because I'm assuming most people who are watching know what the Kunari are.
5 minutes. Plus,
And if you don't, well, this isn't going to explain it.
I could hit stuff and lie. They started training. That's a good
day-to-day
They won't care
life.
about same crap.
Okay.
So, to answer your question,
We're gonna get
the
through
Canard
all
will break away.
this.
But I don't expect. Nice talking with you, boss.
Look at that work on the belt. That looked great. Great talk, Bull. What's up, Cassandra?
Have you met this friend of Varric's, Inquisitor?
Not yet.
Not yet. No. It had better not be who I think it is. I will wring that little bastard's neck.
Why? Who do you think it is?
Someone Varric claimed he could not contact.
Ah, yes, the
Someone
entire plot of the
Inquisition,
second one.
Indeed, all of Thedas desperately needed. I'll reserve judgment until I know for certain. No need to have that rogue screaming persecution yet again.
But why can't he, though? We're gonna skip through all this, too.
It has
I just
fallen
want it done.
On Draste had a... If we are to... A chance for renewal...
No, we're going with
problem now
the...
is that
We're
no-
going with the murder pope.
We shall
Well,
see what
non-murder pope. I think
I am
I've done
no longer
everything so far to soften her
I
appropriately.
suppose his...
Nailed it.
Something is troubling me, Inquisitor.
What is up,
Leliana
Cassandra?
is receiving reports of mages becoming possessed. Templars going rogue. No
Soft
one is
murder
dealing
pope.
with these matters. I was hoping we might, before they get
Yeah, instead we have basically
We can
orgy
certainly
throwing, everybody get
I will
married,
mark these
drug doing
incidents
pope.
on the map as I learn of them, Inquisitor.
If I do it right.
And I would be pleased to accompany you if and when you investigate.
Cool. I think I did all this too.
Why am I not so...
And she's
I'd
just
rather
gonna
not.
say, I'd
I'll
rather
let-
not. Cool. So I think I've talked to everybody except Varric and... Yes. Are they on the battlements yet? They are. Time to go meet our friend. Although it's super tempting to leave Skyhold and come back so I can change the outfit, I also kind of want to get the ball rolling.
How is a place like this ever lost?
I kind of want to get the ball rolling as much as I can. But it would be nice not to have to look at these stupid fucking pajamas. Alright. Alright. Hit me, Varric.
Inquisitor, meet Hawk, the champion of Kirkwall.
Hey, Garrett.
I don't use that title much anymore.
Hawk, the Inquisitor.
I mean, think of all the stress that he's been under.
About Corypheus.
Right?
You and I did fight him after all.
If I wasn't using the default world state, I would totally go... I would totally spend all the hour customizing
I had a
them.
balcony that overlooked the whole city. I loved it at first. But after a while, all I could see were the people out there depending on me.
You're lucky it was just a single city. I've got half of Thedas.
You're doing everything you can to protect them.
Does it ever get any easier?
I'll let you know. I don't envy you, Inquisitor. But I may be able to help you.
Varric said that you fought Corypheus before.
Yeah, in DLC.
The Grey Wardens were holding him, and he somehow used his connection to the Darkspawn to influence them.
Corypheus got into their heads, messed with their minds, turned them against each other.
If the Wardens have disappeared, they could have fallen under his control again.
If that's what happened to the Wardens, do you think we can free them?
It's possible. But we need to know more first. I've got a friend in the Wardens. He was investigating something unrelated for me. His name is Stroud. The last time we spoke, he was worried about corruption in the Warden ranks. Since then, nothing.
Corypheus would certainly qualify as corruption in the ranks. Did your friend disappear with them?
No. He told me he'd be hiding in an old smuggler's cave near Crestwood.
If you didn't know about Corypheus, what were you doing with the Wardens?
The Templars in Kirkwall were using a strange form of lyrium. It was red. I'd hoped the Wardens could tell me more about it.
Corypheus had Templars with him at Haven. They looked like they'd been exposed to the lyrium you describe.
Hopefully my friend in the Wardens will know more.
I appreciate the help.
I'm doing this as much for myself as for you. Corypheus
Imagine if you thought this was the default world state and then Alistair is hanging out in a cave. I would be so pissed, but I would also be very confused given that he yelled at my rebel mages earlier. Given that he and Honora marched their asses on into the castle.
You said you thought you
I'd
killed
be like,
Corypheus.
so Alistair, are you cheating on the Wardens or are you cheating on Honora? What's happening here?
Blood in a ritual to seal Corypheus inside. But he could still reach out and influence the Warden's thoughts. He sent them after me. And I didn't just think I killed him. When the fight was done, he was dead on the ground.
I wish I knew, but when I played Dragon Age 2, I didn't have $30 to drop on getting the DLC.
He was dead.
I only had $5 to drop on getting Sebastian.
And where did you go after the mages rebelled?
Alistair tries to pull a black wall. Oh no! Goose, you take that back.
I hoped that leaving would save lives and force
I
the
hate
Divine
that you said
Divide
that.
forces to come after me. As it turned out, I needn't have bothered. All the circles started rising up, and the exalted march never came.
I heard you had family and friends in Kirkwall. Where are they now?
When the Wardens began acting strangely, I had my friend Aveline take my brother out of the free marches.
Very
My
smart.
Uncle Gamlen's still in Kirkwall. But everyone else I
No, I'm not the Grey Warden King of Ferelden. I'm a different Grey Warden who happens to have the same face. I mean, to be fair, in Dragon Age Origins, there were only so many faces and haircuts you could have.
It was the same thing that happened everywhere. Fearful of
So
blood
actually
magic
kind of
abominations,
believable.
The Templars brutally suppressed the Circle. And in their desperation to survive, the mages of the Circle turned to blood magic, or became abominations. Finally, a rebel mage named Anders destroyed Kirkwall's chantry, and everything came tumbling down.
I heard that Anders was your friend. What was he like?
I don't know if there ever was just Anders. He was crazy. By the end, there was nothing left in him except this insane need to start a war no one could win.
I assume Varric's been feeding you information about the Inquisition. What did he say about me?
Only good things, I promise. I was a little surprised, actually. Varric isn't one for religion in general, but he thinks highly of the Inquisition.
I mean, that's fair. It's not like you play Dragon Age often enough to remember.
I'll meet you at Crestwood.
Alright. We talked. Cool. Cassandra, how do you feel about that? I have the Mass Effect DLC.
All along.
You're damned right I did.
You conniving little shit.
You kidnapped me. You interrogated me. What did you expect?
Hey, enough! You're taking his side? I said enough!
I mean, Cassandra, you're being a little...
We needed someone to lead this Inquisition. Hawke was our only hope. He was the champion of Kirkwall. The mages respected him. And you kept him from us.
The Inquisition has a leader.
Hawke would have been at the Conclave if anyone could have saved Most Holy.
Why would you... Varric, you bastard? How dare you?
Varric's not responsible for what happened at the Conclave.
I was protecting my friend.
Varric is a liar, Inquisitor. A snake.
You don't... Oh my
Even
gosh, that's
after
such a
the
good
Conclave,
DLC.
When we needed Hawke most, Varric kept him secret.
He's with us now. We're on the same side.
We all know whose side you're on, Varric. It will never be the Inquisition's.
That's unworthy of you.
Yeah, when I bought...
What could have been.
I bought all 3 Mass Effects on the PlayStation 3. I think it's the PlayStation 3.
Just go.
For... It was like $20 for all 3, plus all the DLC for 2. I couldn't believe it. I had to jump on it. That's back when I played Mass Effect for the very first time, was when that deal happened.
He'd be dead too. You people have done enough to him.
I believed him. He spun his story for me, and I swallowed it. If I just explained what was at stake, if I just made him understand. But I didn't, did I? I didn't explain why we needed Hawke. I'm such a fool.
What if you hadn't believed him and you'd tracked Hawke down?
Honestly, Hawke might not even have agreed to become Inquisitor. He supported the Mage Rebellion, after all. He wouldn't have trusted me for a second.
With
but this
good
isn't
reason.
about Hawke, or even Varric. Not truly. I should have been more careful. I should have been smarter. I don't deserve to be here.
Have you looked at our Inquisition, Cassandra? We're all fools here.
Is that supposed to make me feel better?
More at home, maybe.
I want you to know, I have no regrets. Maybe if we'd found Hawke, the Maker wouldn't have needed to send you. But he did. You're not what I'd pictured. But if I've learned anything...
Goose, I'm about to send you a message on Discord, and you're welcome, is all I'm going to say about it. There you go. Take that. It's beautiful. Alright, I think I've talked to everybody, except Varric and Solus, so I unfortunately have to go do that. The unfortunate part was Solus, by the way, and not the Varric part, obviously. Goose.exe has died.
That got a little heated. Are you alright?
Well, that depends. How angry is Cassandra?
He
I
cares.
wasn't trying to keep secrets. I told the Inquisition everything that seemed important at the time.
I bet Cassandra regrets how things went back there. You should talk to her.
I appreciate that you're trying to keep the peace, but things between me and the Seeker are as good as they'll get.
Well, for now.
None of this is real. Maybe it's all some bullshit from the Fade, and it'll just disappear. I know I need to do better.
Alright, Goose, I know you died, but come back, I miss you. No, Varric, there is no do better. You're doing great, sweetie.
Corypheus is back. Oh, shit.
You said he was a Darkspawn, or a Magister. What is he really?
I'm not sure. I don't think Corypheus really knows either. He's definitely a Darkspawn, but when we found him, it was pretty obvious he hadn't heard that. He thinks he's a Magister, a priest of Dumat, in fact. He says he broke into the Golden City, like in the Chantry tale.
Ghost Goose.exe has entered the chat. What's up, Ghost Goose?
Honestly, I'd rather fight an ancient Darkspawn with a pet archdemon than deal with that hole in the sky. At least you can kill Darkspawn.
We didn't just think Corypheus was dead. He was dead. No pulse, no breath, full of stab wounds. There wasn't a lot of room for doubt. It makes me wonder. I thought the Wardens imprisoned Corypheus to use him. Maybe they did it because he can't be killed.
How did you and Hawke even wind up in a Grey Warden prison for ancient Darkspawn?
Excellent question.
Corypheus sent people after Hawke. He actually got control of an entire Carter clan. Made them drink Darkspawn blood. Weird shit. We tracked the Carter to an old dwarven fort or something in the mountains. Of course, it turned out to be a trap. They needed Hawke's blood to open the locks holding Corypheus, and they drew us into the prison to get it.
There has to be a way to defeat Corypheus. We'll find it. Don't worry.
I hope you're right.
I hate these pajamas.
Breath, what have I let loose?
You had nothing to do with this, Varric.
I was the one who led Hawke to Corypheus. If I hadn't tracked the Carter to that ruin. But you've got more important things to do than listen to me worry. Just let me know when you want something shot.
Varric, no. I just want Varric to feel better.
Is this a bad time? I can come back.
No, it's all right. Bills are really not that engrossing. I've been meaning to come talk to you anyhow. I never officially joined the Inquisition. I don't know how to do this disciplehood thing. I'm a businessman. Never really followed a chosen one before.
I don't need a disciple. I need a friend.
If you knew how intimidating you are, you wouldn't make it sound so simple. You just don't know what you are to the people out there. The Herald of Andraste?
Oh, I gotta do the thing where Bull wants to show us something.
What am I to you, then?
None of this shit makes any sense to me. Is this the end of the world? Did Andraste send you through the breach? I have no idea. You heard the crowd singing after Haven was attacked?
Please don't tell me you're going to burst into song now.
Don't worry, I'm not that cruel. I should probably get back to work. Unless, you up for a game of Wicked Grace?
Hell yeah, I am. Alright, are we done with the cutscenes?
What can I do for you, Inquisitor?
Alright, we'll do all this stuff later.
Carry on.
I think I have to go talk to, yeah. Let's read that first. That's just a bunch of books that he wants.
So much room for whatever was here.
What's up, Solus?
I'm interested in what you told me of yourself in your studies. If you have time, I'd like to hear more.
You continue to
I love you, Ayana.
All right, let us talk.
The schmooply and the nugs. Thanks for coming and hanging out. I didn't mean to be streaming for this long, so thank you for coming and hanging out as long as you have. Please go have fun playing Sims. God, I've been streaming so long. Oh, hell yeah. It'll probably, knowing me, it'll probably be tomorrow. Now that I have a month where I don't work, I can stream whenever I want. What a concept. Except the 4 hours a day my dad is awake. But besides that, whenever I want.
Why here?
Haven is familiar. It will always be important to you.
We talked about that already.
I sat beside you while you slept, studying the anchor.
That's not creepy.
I'm glad someone was watching over me.
Yeah,
You were a mystery.
it's fine.
You still
Whatever.
are. I ran every test I could imagine. Searched the Fade, yet found nothing. Cassandra suspected duplicity. She threatened to have me executed as an
Fair.
apostate if I didn't
Completely
produce
fair.
results.
I would never have agreed to that.
You were in no position to argue.
I was unconscious at the time.
You were never going to wake up? How could you? A mortal sent physically through the Fade. I was frustrated, frightened. The spirits I might have consulted had been driven away by the breach. Although I wished to help, I had no faith in Cassandra, or she in me. I was ready to flee.
But you stayed.
I did. I told myself, one more attempt to seal the rifts.
What's with the
I tried and failed.
dance
No ordinary magic would
choreography?
affect them. I watched the rifts expand and grow, resigned myself to flee, and then... It seems you hold the key to our salvation.
Typical.
You had sealed it with a gesture. And right then, I felt the whole world change.
Fine.
The whole world change.
A figure of speech.
I'm aware of the metaphor. I'm more interested in felt.
You change everything.
Fine. Get a room, you two.
We shouldn't. It isn't right. Not even here.
What do you mean, even here?
Where do you think we were?
This isn't real.
Girl, why would it be real? The Fade is destroyed. Or Haven's destroyed. But also the Fade, low-key. I'm so glad I'm steadfast in my dislike for Solus that I, like, can't even acknowledge that the romance is good. 'Cause it is. Like, it's well written, it had all the makings of a solid ship and everything. It's a chill time, ups and downs emotionally, but I just don't care. I'm very lucky. Sweet, so now that I'm in my room, I'm gonna change clothes. Goose, if you want to come back. I could change wardrobe. So you can change... You can change the color. Like, even this is better than the other one. And then this is the one that Nyx wore all the time. She looks so much like her sister. And then for formal wear, you can wear like the Winter Palace clothes if you want to, and just wear them around Skyhold in case you're weird. That one actually doesn't look that bad on her. But this is definitely more her speed. Armor is solid, but the armor to me is too bright and also just not a mage thing. So what I've been doing is outerwear. I mean, that's a solid look, just not for her. I just find a good outerwear aesthetic, and then I go with that. This is what Thandruil wears in my other playthrough. He likes this one. Let's see. This one... How does this one look? Oh, that's not bad, especially with her hair. So this one's the winner so far. How do we feel about this one? No, thank you. And how does this one look? This one's also not bad. But I think I like the other one because it's less bright. Yeah, I think I'll stick with this one. So this is Gaia's outfit now. This is her Skyhold outfit. Looks so much better than the pajamas. Dope. Yeah, let's upgrade the garden while I can. To the main hall. Alright, I think I'm gonna mess around Skyhold for a while. And then I'll try to stop around 1:30, so in like 15 minutes. Because my eyes are getting sleepy.
Someone emptied a whole bag of turnips into the fire. Ah, Maker, the smell is everywhere. I was going to use them for dinner and then... I can't recall who took them.
Hello, Inquisitor. Honored to help with these, whatever they are.
Appreciate it, buddy.
Fertile ground even here. This hold has everything.
Where's the upgrade the garden one? Oh, that might technically be a requisition, huh? Let me check real quick. That's not the... Is it? No. I can never keep track of everything in the very beginning of Skyhold. There's just so much construction compared to later. Here it is. Skyhold Garden. That's what I want.
Consider it done.
Now we go to the garden. There's Cullen. I think I have to do the specialization ones as well. Try to get that rolling before I end for the day. Allows more herbs, including gold. Nope, we're going with herbs. And we're just gonna plant a whole bunch of stuff. I don't think I have any of the seeds yet. Damn it, if only I'd used the golden nug, I would have all this stuff by now. It's fine. Next time I go out and do some grinding and whatnot, it'll be easy to rustle up ye old seeds. I'm not gonna do any of the judgments right now, I kinda wanna wait. I wanna deal with the goat later.
I've made some inquiries into the Imperial Court. The sooner we deal with the threats to the Empress, the better. The political situation in the Empire is dangerously unstable. It will complicate matters.
Everything in the Empire complicates matters. It's the Orlesian national pastime.
I'm inclined to agree.
About the grand game if you like, Commander, but we play for the higher stakes and to the death.
I'm with Cullen on this one, y'all.
As great a threat as the Venatori. We must be vigilant.
No, it's not. It's literally not.
Exactly what do you mean? How is it more dangerous than usual?
The Empress is in the middle of a civil war. Her cousin, Grand Duke Gaspard, seeks to take her throne by force. Leliana reports that a group of elves has been sabotaging both armies, drawing out the hostilities. Orlais holds Tevinter at bay. All of Thedas could be lost if the Empire falls to Corypheus. Celine is holding peace talks under the auspices of a grand masquerade. Every power in Orlais will be there. It's the perfect place for an assassin to hide.
A grand masquerade?
Oh yeah, this outfit is so much better.
I'll arrange for an invitation at your discretion, Inquisitor. Inquisitor, I was just inspecting our new headquarters. Foundation cracks, nesting animals, and miles from any
Where?
centers of civilization.
I would love to see a nesting animal.
Must make it presentable if we're to receive any visitors of distinction.
It certainly wouldn't do for the Inquisition to appear overly shabby.
We've only just now convinced everyone we are precisely what Thedas requires. The mages are showing great trust in you. They need to feel safe here.
Do you not feel safe here?
I've had difficulty forgetting Corypheus' attack on Haven. Do you know who first leapt to arms? Our workers. They were so proud of our cause.
Of course the working class saves the day. That's what they always do.
Much screaming after that first blast of fire. So many people turned to ash.
I keep feeling that fire's heat on the back of my neck, too.
Indeed. But you're the one who led us to safety. Well, before I return to my duties, allow me to congratulate you on your appointment as Inquisitor, my lady. I will now bring diplomatic issues to your attention, and I'm more than happy to help with any situations that arise.
Nope, I got the stupid egg.
I'd be delighted if you could conjure up a marble bath within the next hour.
I'll attempt to add that to the list.
Cool. Let's do war table stuff, and then talk to Cullen, see if I can't get some of the specializations rolling. And just kind of do all the little stuff around the fortress, because I'm gonna try to call it in 10 minutes. I don't know if I'll sleep, but I do want to call it just to chill for a little bit. I know a couple of my YouTubers that I watch have uploaded their stuff for the day. Let's see. Dorian's leads were effective. The Inquisition found several locations where these Venatori could be hiding. Advanced camps. Purpose unknown. If you wish to deal with these mages, I'm certain Dorian would be pleased. I'll mark the locations on your map should you pass by any on your travels. So let's see. Specializations. How do I... Oh, damn it. Does it have to be Josie? Ugh, okay. How much... I don't remember who it is. Cullen's got 12 minutes. And she has 2 hours. Alright, fair enough. I guess I'll save that for next stream then, the specializations. Let's see, I've got Leliana. Yeah, I like Leliana for that one. The just in general, don't show your reach. Just show up. Classic advice. Alright, so let's talk to Cullen. Of course Dorian approves, appreciate that. I remember one time, I don't remember what I did on the war table, but the moment I booted up Inquisition, I just got hit with a Cassandra disapproves, and I was like, damn, I haven't even done anything. I just opened the game and she's already mad at me. Alright, let's go check on our commander. It was safe to come back, like, 10 minutes ago. I changed outfits so many times since then.
Inquisitor.
And I'm gonna try
Found
to
where
stop
the Red
streaming in
Templars
like
come
7
from.
minutes.
They're in full redoubt.
Hopefully.
The knights were fed red lyrium until they turned into monsters.
I mean valid.
Samson took over after their corruption was complete.
How do you know Samson?
He was a Templar in Kirkwall.
He was
until
annoying.
He was expelled from the Order. I knew he was an addict, but this... Red lyrium is nothing like the lyrium given by the Chantry. Its power comes with a terrible madness.
The Red Templars swarming Haven were proof enough.
We cannot allow them to gain strength. The Red Templars still require lyrium. If we find their source, we can weaken them and their leader.
I'm gonna try not to fall asleep, because I want to definitely be in your chat. However, please go easy on me if I fall asleep during your stream.
Are you angrier at Corypheus or Samson?
I don't know. Samson at least should know better. Caravans of red lyrium are being smuggled along trade roads. Investigating them could lead to where it's being
If you
mined.
want to go live
If you
before I
confront
stop
them,
streaming,
beware.
I'll raid you.
Anything connected to Samson will be well guarded.
Migrate from one Dragon Age stream to another. So I'll keep going until you're set up. And then I'll migrate over there. Two birds, one stone. I stop streaming, I immediately go to yours. It'll work out. Oh, absolutely. You'll be my second ever raid. Because I did that one 3-person raid for Sasayaku way back. Let's see. How am I doing now? Yeah, let's go talk to Cole, I guess. Just try to get a bunch of little shit done.
Someone left sliced plums on the windowsill again. The juice is attracting flies. There are spiders everywhere. The plums were right in front of me, but can't quite recall who took them.
Archery contest Saturday. All challengers welcome. Sister Leliana to judge. Except Varric and Bianca. Graham!
That's got a good ring to it. We're happy to be here.
I'm proud he's sitting in a chair and drinking properly.
Can you think of any other tasks
That never
suitable
happens.
for the charges?
Not
I
once.
suspect Haven's quiet by now. Might be worth sending the boys back. We could recover some supplies, get an idea about the enemy's strength. We could even pick up any stragglers who haven't found Skyhold yet.
I think
Certainly.
we already did
What can I
this.
Ended up
Yeah.
retreating.
Bull's still outside. Oh yeah, he's still gonna show me the thing. Bull, what you got? I mean, I know what it is, but what you got?
How's it going?
What did you want me to come see?
Here, come on. I'll show you.
Why am I dressed like this?
You'll see. Come on. It'll be worth your time, I promise. Evening. Iron Bull. My merc band just joined up.
Tanner. I'm from Jader. Well, near Jader.
Mira. I was guard captain for Lady Pendel. Signed on after shit blew up at the Conclave. Share a drink? Who's your friend?
This is Grim. She doesn't talk much.
Huh.
So, you ready to kill some demons? Or Venatori, or whatever that Corypheus asshole is?
This isn't just about killing. We're helping the Inquisitor save the world and build the next empire.
Well, long as I get paid, I'm happy. That's why I signed up.
I just couldn't spend my whole life on a farm. Needed to live a little, you know.
What about you, Mira? Why'd you join up? I thought you were serving some noble.
I saw what happened at Haven.
The Inquisitor staring down that monster and his archdemon. I don't sing the chant of light as much as I should. But you can't see something like that and not believe.
Well, Grim and I should find our tents. Thanks for the drink. I know every soldier under my command. You don't have that option, but a few faces might help.
You made it sound like you didn't like the Inquisition.
People don't always tell the truth when you're polite. You've got to poke them a bit.
It was good to get their perspective.
Yeah. Sounds like we could use an easy win for boys like Tanner. And vets like Mira have seen enough to be wary. You've got a good army coming along. Remember that, no matter what comes next.
And now Bull should be in the tavern. There he is.
What's going on?
See you later.
Apparently not a damn thing.
Right.
I've talked to Sarah already, so she shouldn't have anything. Look for coal. Where'd you go, bud?
What are you doing?
Listening. Eyes rough, jangling armor hurts my ears, back aching, fingers too clumsy for knots. Wind cool like Aunt Eloise's pond, lips scalded as I sip, warmth blossoms, first kiss in the barn, what was his name? Tin jangle as the blood spills, Pierre's wrapped body on the wagon to the chantry, 5 more minutes, my fault.
Can you listen to anyone's mind like you did hers?
No, they have to need me. Pain, fear, sadness, guilt, anger, hurt. Things I can fix.
Can you do something for her?
Yes. It's okay. Nothing you did mattered.
What? Who are you?
They lie there, and sometimes they die, just like Pierre. You can't save them.
I don't know who you are.
Wait. That didn't work. Let me try again. You'll forget me in a minute. You can't save all of them.
What?
Like Pierre getting sick after you snuck out to Aunt Eloise's pond. You want it to be your fault, so there's a reason and it's not so frightening. But there is no reason. Pierre just got sick. The soldier was never going to live. It wasn't your fault. Better.
So you walk into their lives, make them feel better, and they just forget you?
Yes. It's better to help and then be gone. If I stay, it can be frightening.
For you or for them?
Yes.
Both.
Thank
¿Por qué
you
no los
for
dos,
letting me
Gaia?
help
¿Por
her.
qué no los dos?
It's not how a person would do it. But it helped. That's what matters.
Let's see if I can't get a couple more of his dialogue options out of the way. Like we have the one with the plums. But I don't know if we've hit the reason for it yet, or if we're just gonna bring it up to him.
That'll guide the dragon right here.
There you go. Oh, he's back in the chair. Usually he stays stuck on top of it.
We don't need those chargers. We've soldiers enough without sellswords.
Excuse you?
Look at their captain. What good could that bring?
Excuse
Mercs
you?
are mercs. Can't trust any of them. No cause but money.
I hope that's the case with a leader like that.
Get out of here, you assholes. No place for bigotry in the Inquisition.
Are you sure?
He hates it all because of the darkness behind the door. Some doors should stay shut.
We'll save all this for next stream, but
I've heard about some oddities.
I don't know
here
if
in
I'm
the
gonna
Keep.
stream
Was that
Inquisition
you?
next.
Yes. Maybe. What was it?
Can I assume you're responsible for the turnips that have shown up?
Because
in
I
the
still have to
fireplaces?
get through Days Gone and God of War. I have a bunch of grinding left to do in that. I have to do a bunch of Niflheim stuff.
Let's talk about something else.
And I have to do a bunch of... I have to do a few Valkyries too.
The servants are having trouble remembering some odd events. Someone is leaving peeled plums on the windowsill. It's attracting flies.
Spiders need to eat. Alright.
Yeah, so we don't have the justification for all this stuff yet. Or the aftermath. Like how the spiders need to eat and then the spider webs so the healers could use them, I believe is how that one goes. Alright, let's see. What can I do that's easy around here? So many of those. Okay. Let's go back to the war table because I believe Cullen just reported in. I believe that's who it said. Yeah, because I think he had 12 minutes? And then we'll go from there. If I end up doing anything with Gaia off stream, it'll likely just be getting the specialization trainers to Skyhold in case I can't do that right now. That might be a Josephine thing, and she is disposed right now. Or indisposed? She busy. We have found what we were looking for, an ancient vault all but buried in the thick vegetation at the heart of the island, no doubt untouched for over 1,000 years. The effort to open the vault without setting off traps was considerable, and what we found within was interesting. According to an agent named Rion, or Rian, this was the retreat of one of the last of Andraste's disciples, a guardian who fled some manner of attack on the site of the sacred ashes. He expected reinforcement by other disciples who never arrived. Whatever texts this man thought to preserve have mostly crumbled, but we recovered a number of other artifacts from the site. It is a significant find that will undoubtedly prove of great interest to Chantry scholars, even if it will take them years to sort through all the debris. Can I... Yeah, so that is a Josephine thing. Alright, do I have anything for Cullen to do?
How are the rescue efforts? Have they found anyone alive?
Excavation is slow,
That's...
as you can
Oops.
imagine. Inquisitor.
That'll work. So I've got them, I believe, on 3 relatively large quests. Josie has 2 hours, Cullen has 3 hours, and Leliana has 1 hour. So my war table's pretty busy for a while anyway. Let me open the map. I have enough power that I can open a few more locations. There's nothing else over here. I'll save all this nonsense. I'll read all the descriptions too, just to buy Goose time while they're setting up for their stream. Cullen, our spies looked into the breakdown of contact between Val Royeaux and Imperial Army forces in the Dales. Troops on both sides agreed to cease hostilities, then retreated to their camps to await the outcome of peace talks. What occurred after the withdrawal is a mystery. The last communique from Gaspard's marshal reported a rash of desertions. After that, silence. I agree that this warrants further investigations. What will you do, and my agents will lend support? Do what you will, and my agents will lend support. So Cullen, being Cullen, we can march soldiers into the Exalted Plains and position scouts in strategic areas. If lines of communication are down, we must be prepared for anything. We have been contacted by a Fairbanks who says he has information of value to the Inquisition. He offers a trade. The information in exchange for the Inquisition's help in eliminating a dangerous rebel band calling themselves the Free Men of the Dales. There have been reported sightings of these rebels all over the Dales, where they have caused significant problems for Elysian troops. Uprooting them could be a good move for us. First, let us try to see what Fairbanks has to say. If he is hiding out somewhere in the Emerald Graves, a legendary Dalish forest. Oh, he is hiding out in somewhere in the Emerald Graves. My spies report that he is well acquainted with the area and its terrain. He could prove a useful asset if we choose to trust him. So many paragraphs. Lead Scout Harding made contact with Fairbanks and his men in the Emerald Graves and had a run-in with the rebel Freemen of the Dales. They are as violent as we've been led to believe. As for Fairbanks, Harding was unable to coax much from him. He will only share what he knows with the Herald of Andraste, it seems. Fairbanks is holding his information close to his chest. I wonder if it might relate to something bigger than just the Freemen of the Dales. If there's a chance at all, then we must learn all we can from him. Harding has set up an outpost in the Emerald Graves. Be careful, Inquisitor. The Forest of the Graves is treacherous and home to enemies both new and ancient. I still have 35 power, so where else can I go? Priest du Leon and the Western Approach. So the Hissing Wastes can wait since they're kind of the last map you go to anyway. But I can open both of these up. My dearest Josephine, the hills of Emprise du Lion are in peril. A maidservant recently returned from visiting an uncle in Sarnia, and spoke of gruff-helmeted men about the village's quarry and the appearance of strange red crystals in the field close by. I suspected red lyrium and sent men to investigate, but the bridges leading to the area had been destroyed. The Red Templar's handiwork, I wager. If we do not act quickly, all of the Highlands may be lost. I wish I bore fairer tidings, my dear. My warmest regards to your family. I pray for the quelling of these winter winds of chaos, that we may meet again in the springtime. Your dearest friend and ally, I hate that spelling. Edward. Ew. I don't like it. The Elf's Blood River froze over after an unseasonable chill. We'll need brave soldiers and sturdy mounts, but it's our only path into the mountains. We broke through to Sarnia, and the lead scout Harding is with the vanguard sent to establish an Inquisition camp. Her early reports indicate that red lyrium is spreading. And then let's open up the Western Approach while I'm here. Commander Cullen, scouts are reporting a number of travelers entering the Western Approach. Surprising, since the place is a blighted desert with no trade routes. More surprising, no one is leaving. It bears investigating. Signed by my mans, Knight Captain Rylan. I love Rylan so much. Commander, we've established a foothold in the Western Approach, per orders. Already one skirmish with the Venatori, but no casualties. Requesting reinforcements, the term Blighted Desert doesn't do this place justice. Alright. So with that, I am going to end my stream here, and we're gonna switch over. If I can spell. As soon as they show up on my little screen here, we're gonna go rock out with Harsh Difficulty, who, if you've been watching my stream for a little bit, you will see that they are in my chat quite often, offering intelligent and hilarious remarks while I wait for them. Thank you for joining me. I've been streaming for what may end up being a total of 15 hours, which is bananas. I planned on streaming for 12, so the fact I went this long is incredible, and it's due in no small part to the people who've come and populated my chat for a while. I am stalling until Goose is live, so hopefully that's soon. I know they said they were on the starting soon screen, but not yet on my little screen, so we will get there. Okay. There we go. There it is. Alright. Thank you everybody for joining me. We'll see. I probably won't. Why won't it let me raid you, Goose? Why? Give me a sec. This worked last time. They're live on my screen, so I don't know why this is happening. Let's try this. Okay. No! Harsh difficulty. Why is this happening? You're live in my other tab. I'm gonna refresh and see if that does it. 'Cause you're live in my other tab right now. So I don't know why this is a problem all of a sudden. But I can't raid you. Oh, there you are. Alright. So, sorry for that awkward as fuck ending. Thank you everybody for joining me, and now we're gonna go harass Goose. So everybody, let's go over there, and I will see you in that chat. Thank you for hanging out, and no promises on my sleeping, but we'll try. Sweet. Alright.